We're here on a Monday morning as we're checking in with a CIFN midday update on the Central Illinois Farm Network brought to us by Integrated Seed Solutions in Flanagan, plus Steininger Tires in Fairbury. As we talk with Sam Trainer with agmarket.net out of the normal office. Sam, how are you today?
Good, Ken. How about yourself?
Oh, not bad as we look ahead to Christmas. Kind of a choppy, shortened week for the trade. Last check, though, looked like corn and wheat were kind of up.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at here. Corn just up marginally. Wheat's the leader today, up 8.5 cents on the May. Like you said, it's kind of a weird trading week this week. Normal day today. Tomorrow will be shortened. Markets close at 12:05 and then will not reopen again until Thursday at 8:30. So no overnight markets on Christmas. So just kind of a choppy, broke up week here. So not a lot of volume being traded. So wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of volatility and whipsaw action, so to speak, here back and forth just on the low volume.
It may seem quiet here, but the news never stops. Any big headlines you're watching around the world?
Over the weekend, the big news was the economic aid to farmers, the amount of $10 billion that got passed on, I believe it was Friday night. They passed that through to avoid any government shutdowns. And like I said, that's offering a lot of relief to farmers here with these lower prices. One thing that I thought was interesting, though, the biofuels, the $1 credit for biofuels and year-round allowance of E15 for ethanol was not included in this bill that got passed, which that was initially brought up on the initial bill that got vetoed. So that's going to be a temporary negative for the biofuels industry. So kind of continue to watch that. This package gets us through March 14th. So we'll probably revisit around that time frame. But being able to get those credits for the biofuels industry is definitely helpful for the soy complex. And I think that reason why we're a little bit weaker today in soy.
Anything at all on the overseas front?
We did see some export sales this morning. 132,000 metric tons of corn was sold to China, and then another 132,000 metric tons of soybeans. I think the soybeans actually were to China, excuse me on that, and then the corn was unknown destinations. Got that mixed up, but yeah, corn unknown, and then which very well could be China as well. We know how that works out most of the time, but yeah, so saw a few sales this morning and. We were actually a little bit firmer overnight, thinking after seeing those sales, maybe we could continue that. But the corn and beans both kind of started off lower. Now corn's trying to claw its way back, and beans are still a little bit negative here.
Anything else you're watching here this week?
I continue to kind of watch the cattle markets here. That's been one market that's been very strong recently. Last week had a little bit of a correction, and we had the cattle on feed report out on Friday. There was no surprises there. That came in right in line with expectations. Continue to see high cattle on feed numbers. So would like to see or would expect to see that market maintain here unless we get any big headlines that I'm not really seeing any of that right now. Right now, livestock markets are mixed. Feeders are up, fats are down, and hogs are down about $1.30. But that's a market that's still near the high end of its trading range and continue to watch that there.
How can they reach you there at Ag Market and Normal for more info, Sam?
Best way would be to give us a call here in Normal, 1-800-779-1515, or go to our website, www.agmarket.net.
All right. Well, thanks as always for the contributions here. Do appreciate it. Have a very Merry Christmas, everybody there at agmarket.net.
Thanks, you too, Kent. Merry Christmas.
All right. Sam Trainer here in the midday update brought to us by Steininger Tires in Fairbury and Integrated Seed Solutions in Flanagan.